Hello everyone. Hi. How are you guys doing today? Well, it's been a little while since I've done a house touring video, and I thought it was about time that we did another one. I kind of have to space these out a lot because it feels like the market for multi-million dollar homes is pretty slim, understandably so. Where like when I go look for 15-20 million dollar homes, like I see like the same ones, even ones that we looked at last year, like a long time ago. There's some of them are still on the market. I just haven't found that perfect buyer yet. And so I have to kind of wait for like some new interesting homes. My last house tour video that I did was a few weeks ago, and I did like a international edition where we toured houses around different countries and continents, and that was really fun. So if you missed that, link in the description, go watch that one. But today I've just got 5 run-of-the-mill multi-million dollar mansions, those old things. But I'm really cozy here, and I've got a cup of tea. We're gonna just chill out. I'm quite tired. This is my first drink of anything caffeinated today because I've been I cut back on caffeine. I try not to drink much. That's just like tea. I'm gonna have a sip. It's the perfect warmth where it's not scalding hot anymore, but it hasn't cooled down to like lukewarm, temps. So it's perfect in my book. Panda coaster that I crocheted, and I think we are ready. If you want to stop and get a cozy drink or maybe a snack, or I don't know, if you just want to snuggle up in a blanket and have fun. I got a cat behind me, I got a dog on the floor. We're all here, we're all ready to get cozy. Let's dive on into the first house, which is gonna be in Nassau and Paradise Island, Bahamas. It's just a very reasonable $52 million US, chump change to most of us, I think. 11 bedrooms, 12 full bathrooms. So I prefer, to have like at minimum 14 bathrooms so that you can use a different bathroom every day of the week for 2 weeks straight. So this is like not quite up to my standards. Sorry, Leia's stomach is making weird noises. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh my god, it's almost 20,000 square feet. It looks vaguely resort-esque, but it said something here about like it's among the private resort community, world-class amenities. But I'm pretty sure this is just like a house. It seems that there's like a guest house as well. I think the tour just covers like the main house though. Okay. Let's get into the tour. Let's visit 5 oceans: Albany, Nassau, the Bahamas. Okay. Here we are at the front door, and it looks like there is a tour for the guest house, maybe? I don't know. Leia, are you okay? Her stomach is making so many noises that I can hear. She's been fed. Yeah. So, wow. It does feel like right on the cusp of hotel slash home, right? Like personally, this is very resort-y feeling for me. I don't think I could ever feel fully at home in a place like this. It looks great for like rolling up with, 8 to 10 of your closest friends and you all just stay here for a week, and there's loads of space in this great living room when you're like waiting on friends or just chatting. And yeah, it doesn't it give that kind of feeling of like a vacation home? But I mean, $50 million for a vacation home is crazy. I guess there's people out there that can afford that though. So there's like, the dining room is just not really a room, is it? It's just kind of a table in the middle of a space. And then there's like a bar area, which I mean, I kind of like this bar area. I like that it looks into the kitchen. I'm picturing like paying a professional chef to come out to your villa, whatever, and they're cooking here, and you get to sit there and kind of watch them and do like a nomikaze style, like they're bringing you food, like. So I don't know, it looks nice, yeah. And in here we have the laundry room. Okay, it's like right there, right off. What is this? I think is it food? Like one of those food, not processor, but like where you put the food in the wrap and it like vacuum seals it? That's my guess. I don't know, I could totally be wrong though. Yeah, this is the laundry room, which is right in the kitchen. I kind of thought it would be a pantry area. Maybe around here we have a pantry area. Okay, on the other end we have, yeah, the secondary kitchen, I suppose, with more appliances and room for the air fryer and the mixer and whatnot. Okay. I didn't mean to go all the way over there. It's a nice kitchen. Oh, I love this little eat-in area. This is very cute. I love a bench. I love like a built-in bench. I don't know, it just is. Like I talk about, finding a hotel resort type place, like not comfy, and places that, look and feel like a restaurant, maybe not being comfy. But there's something about the built-in bench that, despite being very restaurant-y, I really like, and I think is really cozy. So I love this. I think it's really cute. But growing up in my parents' house, they had, at our table, we had a bench along, like the table was pushed up against a wall, and there was a bench in the back, and that was my spot on the bench. So maybe it's because I'm used to it. It wasn't like a fun built-in padded, it was like literally just a wooden bench, but I think maybe that's what I'm used to. That's a lot of golfing equipment. At least people be golfing, okay? Also, I'm seeing like a bag with the name on it, so I really do think a family lives here. I didn't know this is too messy and disheveled to be like staged. And we have a guest bath. Pretty standard. Okay, let's go to the other side. This bit, like, that doesn't go all the way to the ceiling is so odd. I don't know why. I find it really odd. Oh, do we have a home cinema? Yes, we have a cinema room, which looks very fun. I like the lighting, and I'm loving this just giant bed in the back. This looks really fun. Again, you and 8 to 10 of your closest friends, you're all gonna get in a big cuddle puddle in the back and watch Ella Enchanted. My friends and I are talking about watching Ella Enchanted, so it's on my mind. We're gonna do a double feature, I think, of The Princess Diaries and Ella Enchanted. It's just gonna be like an Anne Hathaway-a-thon. And I'm making another Princess Diaries film, aren't they? Both those films were like my childhood, so I'm really excited to watch them. What is this, like an office? This is a big office, but I like it. They're really into golfing. They really are. I love like a built-in with the doors built in. It's like so extra but fun. Oh, and we have like a tiny little hidden away wine and coffee space. Cool. Yeah, the hidden doors are so fun. I wonder if that's a bathroom through there. I'm imagining that's a bathroom. And then we have like a big open beautiful lanai with a fun spiral staircase. I love that. Beautiful pool area. Obviously, I mean, if you're having a beach home in the Bahamas, you know the pool area is gonna be amazing. It looks like a fun swing chair too, and hot tub area, lounge area. Where's the grill? Maybe they just pay some. Oh, it's over here in the summer house kind of area, which I don't think I can like fully go over there. That's fine. Okay, so I think we've completed the ground floor. Let's go up this very grand looking staircase. Nice view, but it does look like you're pretty close to your neighbors for 50 million. Not super private. So a lot of it's just opened below. It's like very, very bright and airy. Where do I go? Okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to go in this room. Can I go in this room? They don't seem to want me to go in that room. Okay. Can I go in this room? This kind of feels like a kid's and maybe a dog's room. It feels like a dog bed, does it not? This is for your English bulldog. Really, like a weird UK and fish theme in here, and golf. I don't know anything about sports, like I don't know who that is or what sport they play. But clearly this is like the kids' gaming room. This little bunk bed, it's not a bunk bed, but it's like a bunk in terms of like a ship, is so funny. I imagine kids would really like that though. So yeah, this is like a kids hangout slash study slash sleeping area. I'm confused as to the function of it, but I kind of like it. Looks like we have another kids room in here. Okay, they're really into flags. There's just a lot of flags happening. Clearly this is a family of like professional golfers or something. Watch this be like a home that's like actually owned by a family of professional golfers, or a professional golfer, and they're like kids, and I just like don't know, you know, I'm so not a sports person that I have no clue. I'm so bad at sports in terms of knowledge and in terms of practicality. I've been playing pickleball for the last few weeks on and off, and I'm so bad at it that I just know I'm holding everybody back down. Like, no one really wants me on their team, right, Pippin? Hi, Pippin. Because I'm just that bad. What's it's with these weird rocks. They're like fabric rocks. It's so odd. To say that this is a $50 million. Sorry, Pippin is making really loud biscuits. Can you see him? Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. She's like, don't look at me. Okay. He's done. Oh, you've knocked over. He knocked over my waffle pillow that I made. Okay, he's a good little boy. I was gonna say that for 50 million US dollars, it's surprisingly homey. It's surprisingly down to earth, at least in terms of the bedrooms. Like, these aren't the biggest bedrooms in the world. Granted, they're all guest bedrooms. It feels like we're kids' bedrooms, but the upstairs area feels a little bit more chill than, and I still don't think I can get in here, than the downstairs, but like the whole place as a whole doesn't feel that pretentious, which is surprising. I feel like it's really easy for a home to look uber pretentious. Oh wow, so this whole top floor is the primary suite. Oh, I guess I missed the doors. I was gonna say, it's always a little awkward when that's the case, just due to privacy, you know? Because I actually, when I was house shopping 3 years ago now, oh my god, like 3.5 years ago? Coming up on 4. Anyway, there was a house that, it was, the top floor was just the main bedroom and bathroom, and it just felt kind of odd because first of all it had kind of low sloped ceilings, so it didn't feel that big because you kind of didn't have as much headroom on the sides, which I think is kind of cute and kind of cozy. But then also there just kind of wasn't much privacy because like anyone could just walk up the stairs to the top bedroom. There wasn't a door like this. And there's a door, I feel like it's better. But also, how do we feel about the handrail being like built into the wall? On one hand, I think it's nice. There's no, because I'm like moderately clumsy. I'm not that clumsy. I'm just like prone to kicking or like throwing myself into things. I actually have broken or sprained one of my toes. It's like I kicked it really hard against something a few days ago, and it's like black now and bruised. It looks awful. So I'm really prone to doing that, and I feel like the handrail being flush against the wall, it looks flush. It might poke out a little bit, less liable to like hit it in your hip or whatever, but simultaneously I don't like a crevice that I can't see inside of, because I'm like, oh my god, there's gonna be like a spider or something in there, and I don't wanna. I'm just not the person that's sticking my hand in something that I can't see, okay? I don't trust like that. Also, Dust City. Oh, that was someone. If you have a $50 million home, someone's cleaning your house. You're not cleaning it. But anyway, it still would freak me out. Oh wow, this is fun. It's almost like a craft room. What would you do in this room if you had this room? Like, this would totally be a craft room for me. I would keep all my yarn supplies and probably keep more books. But like sitting right here and like looking out would be really nice, chill place to maybe I'll put like a coffee machine in here too. Oh, to be so rich that you have rooms that you don't even know what to do with, you know? That's just like peak luxury. Like, what should we do with this room? Oh, I don't know. It'll be the rowing machine room. Is this a rowing machine? It kind of looks like one, but it's something. this would actually be probably like a perfect recording room for me. Like if I blocked off this, I'd probably have to cover up the windows. Oh wow, you can actually like see all the resorts. I don't think I'd like that as a view, just looking at a bunch of hotels. Yeah, they're cool looking hotels though. But yeah, I would probably put like the backdrop up here. Smaller spaces are good for recording. Although I'm wondering how loud it is here. Look at me like planning out where I'd put my office and filming studios if I'm actually going to purchase a $50 million home one day. No, I'm super guilty of that though. Literally any single house I ever look at that's like outside my budget, or most people's budgets, I'm like, which is the room I would film in? Where would I put my office? Where would be my gaming room? Every single time. Even like subconsciously I do that. And here's the bathroom. Again, it's like a fairly down-to-earth bathroom for a multi-million dollar home. I'd be comfortable in this bathroom. Is it raining? Sounds like it started raining. I don't know. I don't like this tile though. This is a trend that I'm ready to die, is like these patterned tiles. They only look good in a few circumstances, but they feel like people always use them as backsplashes or like the floor in the laundry room or the bathroom, and I'm so over it. But yeah, it's pretty. We have 2 toilets for when you and your partner just can't wait. Nice cozy tub, big shower. It's pretty chill. Have we missed anything? Really big balcony out front here, yeah. And this view is of the beach, so this is the better view, clearly, because the other view is a bunch of resorts. What about that bedroom down here that they didn't want us to go in? Okay, well now we can get in it just fine. I quite like it. It's really not that bad. It's not that egregious except for the price. I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm not clamoring. I'm not like seething with jealousy. Also, there's a guest. I'm not seething with jealousy that I'll never be able to afford it, but I'm like, if someone handed me $50 million, yeah, I'd think about it. I don't know that I want to live in the Bahamas though. Nothing against the Bahamas. Like, I've been to the Bahamas and I like it, but this I feel like a vacation in the Bahamas, most people, it's definitely raining. Most people don't live in the Bahamas outside of Bahamians. You know, if you're not a native Bahamian, you're probably not living there. This is a vacation home, and again, $50 million is freaking insane for a vacation home. Surprised, yeah, that we didn't have one of these. It's very awkwardly built. It definitely wasn't like built with the home. Right? These awkward gaps. I did not know it was gonna rain. We're like right on the road too. It did, to be fair, it said it was only like 3/4 of an acre. Not huge, I feel like, to say how big the house is, so I'm not surprised that there's like very little yard, and what yard we have is prioritized in the back for the pool. Well, that's cozy. A little cozy rain. Okay, this is taking forever to get through this one home, but we're back, baby. We're back doing house tour ASMR. I love it. I'm so hyped, but also chill. I'm ready to go into the next home. Let's get going. So this one is in California. 94920, not 90210, whatever the Beverly Hills zip code is. This one just a chill 29.5 million, but significantly smaller, only 4 bedrooms, which is kind of like the average, is it not? I'd say, like, well, probably the average home across the world maybe is a 3-2, maybe a 4-3. So only 4 bedrooms, 4 baths is pretty modest, I would say, although it's large, but not as large as the last one at 5,000 square feet, almost 5,100 square feet. So not that 18,000 square foot monstrosity that we just saw, but a look at the view, although I don't know, this view looks slightly doctored. I don't know that this looks like a truly authentic sunset. I think it's been heavily edited, which, like, editing and AI usage in listing photos needs to be banned. I'm right? Like, am I crazy? I have seen some outrageous. It's one thing to, like, virtually stage an empty home. You should disclose that. But okay, you're showing potential buyers what the vision could be, but I've seen like AI listing photos where parts of the architecture have been changed. Like, crown molding was added and part of the wall was taken down, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could look like this if you demolished half the wall and repainted and added crown molding and then added in an extra bathroom. Like, I've seen outrageous things changed, like entire staircases changed, and that needs to be illegal. That's crazy. Or the ones where, like, they use AI to, like, actually change the, like let's say this is kind of the view, but they've AI removed, like, a building that's, like, right here or something. Like, you're literally catfishing. You're literally catfishing with this. Okay, sorry. Rant over. This is a new build. It says unobstructed views of the Golden Gate Bridge, so I guess we'll see how unobstructed they are. Okay, I wanna go in because this is very new money, very new build, and it looks quite modern. At the front door we have a beautiful view of the construction work being done to this home. I mean, you can't really fault it. It is a new build, and they clearly came in and they staged and did this 3D tour, like, while they were still working on landscaping. And isn't landscaping, like, the last thing that's done in a home? So we can't really fault them. The house goes down, like a lot of California homes, I feel like. But wow, it does look like a beautiful view. It really does. Let's go to the left. Oh, it's going up. I feel like this leads into a garage, and we can't go any further, so I'm fairly certain that's a garage. Maybe that's like a storage closet or a bathroom, I don't know. And on the other side we have like a quick click wet bar. Those statues kind of scare me. I don't really like them. I guess in case you come home and you immediately need to wash your hands. I don't know. Okay, going down. How they stopped on every single stair. It is unobstructed. It is unobstructed. That does look like we were not catfishing. Okay. Hold on, there's a room right here, and it's a powder room. This is the one partial bath, so that must not have been a partial bath upstairs. It must have been like a closet or something. I quite like it. I do like modern homes to some extent. Very intrigued by there being like a living room in the kitchen / off the kitchen. Does feel like this is where people would put a dining room, but they've put it here, which I also don't not gonna argue with. I do feel like feels very much like a central dining sort of space. My friend of mine, I think, has these exact chairs. Oh no, they're similar. They're like, there's like 3 prongs, but I feel like hers are part boucle, part wood. And while I really like them, we always laugh that like they do wobble a little bit, and it is kind of easy to like. They just don't feel as sturdy as 4 legs, but they look nice. This is a massive island, and a very nice kitchen, lots of wood and big sink. What are these like little things? Oh, those are outlets. Okay, so they've put the outlets. It's really odd. I mean, because like the trend is no longer to do outlets like here or here, because people like to do like a waterfall trend. So some people do it a pop out. Finish my tea. Some people do a pop out like a circle, and you literally, and it's got the outlets in it. I hate this idea. I like the idea of the outlets being hidden away when you don't need to use them, but like it can look pretty disruptive to just have a circle, just kind of like this, just like a circle in the middle of your island. It won't be that big, but this is clearly the fridge. I feel like you guys know how I feel about those built-in fridges. I don't like them. There's nothing wrong with seeing a fridge, like just the way that like it's fine to see these ovens, it's fine to see a stainless steel fridge. It's fine. Hi Marcy, sorry, my cat's like, she's twirling around my legs, twining around them, trying to get me to pet her. Okay, so we have, what's happening with this tour? We have the living room in here. I like this level of open floor plan where you kind of have the clearly defined spaces, but they all are kind of open to each other. Theoretically, you could shout to the person in the kitchen and you could wave at them, but you're in your own space. And I like the built-in little bookshelf down there. I think it's a pretty good use of like cold industrial looking stone and warm inviting looking wood, especially in the ceiling. I really like that. Too much of this cold gray stone and I feel like I'm living in a warehouse. I feel like I'm living, I don't actually have any sort of home like this, but when I look at it, and too much wood and you feel like you're in a pine cabin, which some people want that. Some people want the pine cabin. That's fine. I'm not judging. Oh, where does the TV go? Because, like, I'm a TV person. Well, I mean, I don't watch that much TV, but, like, I don't know. I only really go sit in my living room if I'm gonna watch TV. Otherwise, I'll be, like, somewhere else. To be fair, I do occasionally read on the couch. Hotel. Elevator. Very fancy. And, the other staircase is here, going down. I assume the bedrooms are down here. Can we not go see them? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's just like teleport ourselves to the, okay, fine. I'll go over here. What's going on with the ceiling? It's like a track of lighting. I don't know how I feel about these tiny little lights. I don't know if I like that or not. I think I'd have to see it at night and see how they function. But this is I'm guessing the primary bedroom. Oh, I absolutely adore this corner window moment here. Beautiful. Absolutely catch me putting like a chaise longue there. That'd be my little reading spot. And look at that, you sit right there. You see the Golden Gate Bridge? And it's got its own little private pier. this is very nice. It's a little white and clinical. Like, I feel like let's do something different in like right here, just to break up the white clinicalness of it. On all sides, I feel like. And here's a very nice closet. Okay, Leia, thank you for adding your opinion. I love whenever they just stick designer bags in here. It cracks me up. This is where you rich person, you'll be putting your Louis Vuitton bags, right? Because you're so rich. We're all so rich, right? You get it. We're rich. Not sure how I feel about the bathroom so far. Also, is this a ballet bar? Or, okay. They're really long towel racks, which are almost ballet bar-esque. But this tub is like right in full view of your neighbor. To be fair, the house is still being built, so no one's moving in for a while, but there's probably gonna be construction people. And I mean, you have the shades, but like, I don't know, it's just funny. This is interesting, this window bit here, but there's not even shades there, and I still definitely feel like you can see into the shower. This is weird. At least no one sees you on the toilet. Yeah, okay, bathroom so far, probably one of my least favorite things. This just kind of look like cement blocks, and I don't really care for that. Okay, you're going back on the bed now. Can you guys make up your mind? Sorry, my cats are like up and down and up and down. Alright, why won't you let me go in any of the other bedrooms? Here's a guest bedroom. Also has a really nice, beautiful corner window view. So close to the water. It's so close. This is where you put your favorite person, your family that you do like. They get the nice corner view. And an ensuite. And for some reason there's just like no door in the hall. And we have another nice corner, beautiful, that you put your other family member that you like in here. Look at that house. That makes me really nervous. I'm sure it's structurally sound. I'm sure it is. It has to be. But oh my god. I'm getting Baba Yaga vibes. I feel like, you know, it's gonna stand up and walk away. I don't think there's room for a pool here. I think this is the pool. So another ensuite, right? And then this is where you put the family member you don't like, because this is their view. And maybe it's a good view. I don't actually know what it's gonna look like when this isn't here. But I like this place. I think it's also getting a 4 out of 5. Maybe even... No, it's not getting a 5 out of 5. It's getting a 4 out of 5, and that's that. I love this floor. It feels very warm and inviting while still being like really bougie. And I think don't love the proximity to the neighbors and how everything being made of glass in this home, like, it feels like everyone can come in. Being so close to the shore makes me kind of nervous. And I didn't absolutely love the primary suite and the bathroom and all that. Yeah. I appreciate being somewhat ADA compliant that we have the lift here, but like, what if they want to use the guest bathroom? Okay. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. We always have to have a snow home. That's the law. Beach home, snow home. We've done the beach home. This is the snow home. It's in Colorado. It's getting really affordable now, guys. This one's under 20 million, so this one's more for the regular folks like you and me. 16.5 roughly $1 million US. 7 bedrooms, so we are getting a lot more bedrooms, and it's double the size of the last home, 10,000 square feet. 7 full bathrooms, 2 partial. This is an older home. I mean, like older. Built in 1999 in the 1900s. Ew. And it's a mountain luxury residence nestled within the exclusive gates of Beaver Creek Resort in the heart of the Colorado Rockies. Remember when I was like pine cabin? I think this one is going to be more pine cabin-y, although I think calling it a cabin is a bit of a stretch. Look at it. It's 10,000 square feet. Nothing cabin-esque about this, but let's go inside and tour 59 Borders Road, Beaver Creek, Colorado, which is such a cute name. Beaver's Creek. Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek. Welcome. Oh, we've painted some murals. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I think I would have like left out the deer. I really like the big tree, and I like the kind of frame around it. I don't know. It's kind of fun how they've worked this into the rock part. In fact, I think they've even painted over it to make it blend, which is a pretty cool detail. I like, you know, putting art literally on the walls like that. But I don't know, the deer is giving we like to hunt deer. See, this is nice. Oh, okay, well, I guess this is not as bad, but I really like, it's kind of watercolory, it's kind of kitschy, but it's kind of like, it's 90s in like a good way. Oh, we're stepping in. This is, wow. Okay, first thoughts. This place must be amazing at Christmas. Does this not give you like the best warm and cozy Christmas vibes? Normally not a huge fan of homes like this. The like rustic timber look. I don't know, I just don't really vibe with it. But this is actually like very nice. I think it's because it's so open and all that. Don't love the stuffed animal heads. That's not for me. But the fact that we continue the painting details everywhere is a fun, unique touch. Pippin, are you coming back in here? We haven't settled into afternoon nap mode apparently, which is weird because it's definitely the normal time when they afternoon nap. But Pippin is, I think he's been distracted because like there's been some birds flying around. You know, it's summer, spring, whatever. The birds are out and about, and he's been sitting in the front window like watching his little TV show. So rude. He went over and he started scratching my chair. This is like a dining room chair that I sit on because it doesn't have like a high back. But my office chair that I sit in, I just pushed to the side of the room, and he just walked over and just started scratching it. Like, that's so insanely rude, Pippin. I cannot believe you would do this. Pippin, stop it. Pippin, leave my chair alone. Pippin. Nope. You're in trouble now. You're in trouble. Look them in the eye and tell them what a naughty little boy you were being. Naughty cat. But I love you. He's just spacing off right now. He's spacing out. My friends say that he has like haunted Victorian child doll eyes. And other friends call him football head because he has like a wide football-y head. You my football head? He's going full baby mode because he doesn't want to be in trouble. He's like, I'm just a baby. I can't be in trouble. I'm literally a baby. Okay, baby. Okay. back to this, after Pippin so rudely interrupted me. I was saying that this house has like a strong family vibe to me. Like, I don't know, it just feels like you have like a lot of extended family, and at the holidays everyone comes up, cousins and aunts and uncles, and you're all getting on each other's nerves, but like in a good way. I don't know. I think this is my wishful thinking of always growing up in a really small family and wanting a big family. I love these trees. I love the snow. It's so pretty. Again, I wish I could see it decorated for Christmas. Okay, here's the kitchen. It definitely looks like a late 90s, 2000s kitchen. I don't know, they just have that look. Which is cute. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but like the painted tiles and all that, you know. Look at that Viking stove. Oh my goodness. I actually have a kettle that's kind of similar to that. It's probably like a much cheaper version of that. 2 knife blocks. This little window right here is so cute. I love it. It's a little tree outside. It's very cute. Very, very cutesy. And this is such a cozy little sitting area. I can just imagine making a pot of hot chocolate and then just sitting here. I think I'm just like over summer already, and I'm daydreaming about cozy cabins in winter and hot chocolate and all that. I think that's what's happening right now. I'm like done with the summer heat and ready for hot chocolate. I mean, I've already had hot chocolate this summer. I even talked about it recently, how I was like craving hot chocolate. And okay, so we have a bar area, and it's all, you know, feels kind of interconnected. A powder room. Oh my god, I do not like what we've done with the walls in here. I really don't like it. It looks like 500 people have smoked in this room. This is a trend from the 2000s or whatever that I'm happy to let die, is the like distressed, aged wall look. My family built a house in the 2000s, and I feel like the distressed look was, you know, was still in then. And I remember my mom literally buying chairs, dining room chairs, the ones that I was just talking about, how I had a bench, and she had the chairs painted in like a distressed way because she was doing like a farmhouse look. It's not like this, it's not this bad, but I remember my dad mocking her endlessly to have someone make something look older. It is funny, isn't it? But this color, it's somehow worse at the top because it looks like we have like water stains. Why would anyone want their house to look like this? I literally don't understand. This is awful. I need to get out of this room. It's disgusting. Wait, what's over here? The animals and the wrought iron is a cute touch. Okay, we have our first bedroom. Okay, a bit of the beam poking through is interesting. The carpet's very dated. Little balcony. Really beautiful view though. Really beautiful view. And here's the ensuite. Yeah, the thick, heavy curtains are also another very dated kind of look. But this like little picture corner here is, I think, very cute. It definitely is showing its age in a way that is kind of nostalgic, but I also kind of don't like. And I I have to wonder if this is like the family dog or something. It kind of looks a little like my dog Leia. It's really cute to kind of like immortalize a pet like that, I think. That I'm not so into. Oh, to ski. I mean, you would have to be into skiing to live in like a very expensive Colorado resort like this, right? Like, you're definitely into skiing. There's no way you're not into skiing or snowboarding. Okay, so we're going down. I assume here's a elevator. Oh, here's the little family media room cinema. It's kind of awkward, isn't it? There's like not a lot of room to walk around. I feel like they could have done with one less chair. I guess they're all attached. The speakers. Yeah, not my favorite home cinema room ever. Okay, more guest rooms. It's okay. Ugh, that redwood. I really don't like it. I don't know, it just like, it so doesn't match the rest of the wood that it like sticks out like a sore thumb. Yeah, I do think whoever's decorated this place hasn't done the most amazing job. It's not to my taste, at least. A lot of mismatched looks and vibes going on. And they've gone green in here. The green I can agree with a little bit more. It doesn't clash so much as that red does. But yeah, doing green and red is almost like a permanent Christmas theme or something here. Okay, and then we have another like bar and lounge area. More animal heads. An old entertainment center. Here's the laundry room. Wow, I think these... Wow, these are kind of some old laundry machines. I feel like they've been here for a while. And over here, got the office with another animal head. But I like the built-ins, and I love the view. Always fun to look at like what books people have. And cute little sitting area out there. All the fireplaces very cozy. And then this is probably a nicer suite, I guess, for guests. Have we seen the primary suite? This might be it, I guess. Oh god, all the paneled mirrors. No, did we? I don't know. So far, it's getting a... Oh, we missed this. What is this? It's getting a 3 out of 5 for me so far. It's cute. It's just like a really big storage room. That's what that was. It was hiding behind the closet. There's another floor, which I guess I missed. Like, it's not my idea of... It's just like a little too dated for me, not quite my style, my vibe, but I can appreciate the bones of the house and a lot of other things that are going on. Again, I think this would just be great if you have a really big family. There's clearly a ton of bedrooms, and it just would be very fun to be staying here with your extended family or maybe your friends. Oh, here's a bunk bed room that I'm sure I can't really see in it. Oh, I kind of wanted to see in there. It looked fun. Cute. Guess the kids get shoved in there. But you got a little workout space, play pool, and there's a... Look at this. It's like not even a wine tasting room. It's like a wine tasting cavern. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening thing here. Gosh, it just keeps going, doesn't it? The homes themselves being millions of dollars is one thing. I have to imagine that, like, imagine this is like, let's say 75% full. What are we looking at, you know, dollar sign wise? How much is that for this to be like 75% full of good quality wine that a multimillionaire would appreciate? Probably more than the furniture cost for this place. Oh, I'm tempted to knock a whole star off just for this room. This room reeks of toxic masculinity. This is like where the men come and smoke cigars and talk about killing poor innocent bears. I hate this room. And there's even more. Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate even just like standing on this. There's so much more racks for wine. I feel like it went up another 0. My hypothetical 75% full, and now including this. Oh, I really hate it here. And I just think the fact that there's like no lighting, no natural lighting whatsoever, and you just feel like you're in like a repurposed mine shaft, that is really giving me the ick. But then the stuffy leather chairs and the poor bear rug, like, hate it. Like, not only do I find hunting really gross, and then I find mounting animals as like a trophy really gross, but there's something to me especially despicable about making it into a rug that you then stand on and put your feet on. It's like the lowest form of respect. And you know, like, I'm not even a vegan. Like, I do eat animal products. So I don't know if that's hypocritical or whatnot, but I just think there's a difference between you know, consuming animals because you want protein in your diet, and killing, skinning, and making a rug out of a creature that didn't need to die. Sorry, I'm getting so boxy again. I know. I thought I learned my lesson in my hot takes video. Also, I hate this. I hate whatever's happening here. It's like we just literally took a tree and turned it into cabinets without any sort of sanding or staining, and I really don't like it. Also, the like antler being the poles, whether it's real or fake, it also gives me kind of the ick. This is a weird bin. Yeah, this house like just went down a star for this bottom room alone. Oh, we go here. Is this a pool or is it a fountain? I think like a plunge pool or a hot tub, because I think that's a cover. And there's like a little fountain there. What's that building? Yeah, if we're rating this top floor 3.5, almost even a 4. Yeah, that was the primary suite. But as we start going lower, it keeps dropping in stars. This is a solid 3. This is like a solid 2. And that, period, that's where I stand on this house. Okay, we gotta keep it moving, keep it moving. Leia agrees, keep it moving. Keep going, we're back in California. 12.5 million. I keep forgetting how much the previous houses cost. I feel like we've been dropping in price steadily. Maybe 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 7,000 square feet, less than 3/4 of an acre. It looks quite modern, kind of cool. What year? 2019, so it's a pretty new build. I feel like within the last 5-ish years, it's a pretty new house, right? Yeah, like, let's go inside. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty modern home. I think this is the entrance. I think you like walk up these stairs. It's a hell of an entrance to the home. Like, you have to walk so far, I think. I'm pretty sure, at least. And then we get to the main door here. Go inside. Yeah, we're inside here. And that's a lot of lights on the ceiling. I don't know, it drives me crazy when people put so many little lights in a home, and I feel like you could have put for all these four, why not one bigger light? Like, I have a few of those, what are they called? They have a name, those kind of lights, I forget, but like, they're very flush in the wall, they're like very hard to see, and they're quite bright, and I feel like one of those would have done the job before, and having just 6 lights, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as opposed to 24. No. There's also speakers in the, I think those are speakers, right? So I don't know, I'm already feeling like knocking a star off of whatever I was gonna give this just for the insane amount of lights. And then look at that, you can even see them in the reflection. It's just crazy, just a crazy amount of lights. God, and there's even more, because like, there's more over here. I love the skylight though. That's beautiful. I'm gonna add a star back just for the skylight. I like the skylight. Okay, let's go up this way, forward. Looks like a really lovely backyard. Looks very peaceful and serene. Got maybe a closet here. Looks like an office here. I like this office. It feels functional. Lots of storage. You could put a lot of books in there. I love these fake staging photos. They're so funny. What is this? What are these? What are these books? Like, they're definitely just empty books, right? Or are they real books that you've just put some sort of black slip cover, dust cover over? I don't know, but this just is so funny to me. Yeah, I really like this office so far. And then we have our first bedroom. Oh my goodness, okay. It's too much on the tile. I like this blue tile on the wall. Yeah, I like that, and I am not mad at the one on the floor, but doing the floor and the wall as like an accent is too much. I think it would have been fine to continue this blue all the way across this back wall, because it's just so busy. Like, look at this. Don't you feel like you're in an insane asylum looking at this? Like, whereas, like, see this? Fine. Okay, the rain has come back. We stopped for a bit. The rain's back. It's very nice though. It's like white noise. Yeah, okay. I'm already really questioning how I'm gonna feel about this house based on this one bathroom. This is like a kid's room. Okay. It's very cute. The way they've decorated it, at least, feels straight out of like Pottery Barn Kids. Yeah, the rug looks cozy. I like the little fox pillow. It's like a decent room. It's like pretty big, and it's got an insane view and private balcony. Yeah, the entrance, like, that's like a circular kind of driveway. Like, you drive up and then you walk all the way up here. And a big closet. And then if we keep going down here, we've got laundry room. That's a Target painting. I knew that because I almost got it. But I was like, I don't know. I have some like kind of cheap mass-produced art in my home, like a couple pieces, but then I also really just try to like find prints from artists I like, which is why I don't have that much art up in my home yet, because art's expensive and buying from artists can be pricey. So I just find it funny that this is just like a Target art print. And I feel like a lot of people would recognize it as such too. I really, really hate this color combo. Having the deep, almost orange wood with like a white neutral marble top would have been okay. Having this crazy ocean looking blue countertop with like a very neutral white cabinet bottom would have been okay. Having both, it's making my eyes bleed. Who okayed this color combo? I am starting to think that this house was designed by a colorblind monk who's lived in a lot of white walls like this and was like, let's add fun colors. I don't know why they're a monk. Sorry, they don't have to be a monk. I like these little nightstands. They're very cute. I love how we're reusing the William Morris Art Institute of Chicago print. Although, is that a different one? This feels appropriately far from your neighbors. I feel like it's not bad. I like the house so far. Like, I like the bones of the house. I like the layout of the house. What I'm not liking is just some really weird design color choices. I like the landscaping, really beautiful. Looks very like California. Oh my god. Oh my god, what are we doing? What is this? Okay, at least it's relegated to the shower. I don't know how I feel about this, but I do like the kind of green, natural, viney kind of look, but it's just so much. It just doesn't. I feel like I'm looking at a magic eye painting. You know those like stereograms or whatever they're called, where you can see like a 3D image. And they're always like a really horrifically busy pattern. They were really popular in like the 90s, and my dad had a couple of those books lying around the house when I was growing up, and I'm really good at viewing them. No one else in my family can see them easily, so I don't know why they had those, but I can see them, and I feel like my eyes are doing that thing that you do to look at them. It's like such a vibe shift between this and this. It's like your plant-loving boho roommate with your Japandi minimalist roommate. I know, Leia. I know. It's so much. I don't know why, but I'm also annoyed at these, like, wood differences. Like, I feel like this should be lighter or this should be darker. It doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but just, like, somehow, like, closer aligned. I guess they are different William Morris prints, aren't they? Okay. I won't complain anymore. Okay, let's see the kitchen and the dining room. Again, I kind of like the separation here. It's kind of open, kind of flows, but so I'm liking the floor plan. I like the built-in bench area. We've already established I liked that. The wood is giving very mid-century modern. It's a little weird that we have this right next to the dining area. Okay, let's see the kitchen. Oh, very interesting to see a curved island like that, and I like it. It's kind of cool. I also like these green tufted bar stools. But oh my god, what I am not liking is this god awful tile backsplash. I'm really sorry if like everything that I've been hating you love. It's not even that I hate these particular design elements, it's that I hate them all together, that nothing meshes. It doesn't feel cohesive, this with this with this. with this lighting fixture. It's like someone was designing a Japandi-Scandi minimalist home, and then they asked their 12-year-old niece to pick out a tile for the backsplash. Again, curved island, pretty cool. I don't know how I feel about it being all wood. Kind of butcher block-esque, I guess. I don't know, I'd just be worried about staining it or nicking it with a knife or something. And it's a nice, cozy, large living room. I like it. I like the windows, the kind of clear story windows. I like the wood panel ceiling out here. Little outdoor dining moment. I like this so far. I like the beautiful lanai we have out here. Is this like a, wow, we've even got like a warmer, like keep food warm or keep you warm. Beautiful backyard. Really lovely. Where's this gonna take us? Back here. Okay, let's go downstairs first. I'm just so torn between really loving and really hating this house. Wow, huge. Oh my goodness, little workout room. I like that. Like that, like the floor to ceiling mirror. Wouldn't be enough room for me to be able to dance in it, but I could do Pilates in there. Yoga. This is from West Elm. I recognize this. It's like the Anton collection or something. I know this because I have these nightstands in this collection. It's the only thing from West Elm I have because everything there is so expensive and not necessarily worth the expense, I think. But I wanted solid wood nightstands, and they are like solid rubber wood or something. And I do like the nightstands. They're nice. But they took freaking forever to get here. Dare I count the lights? 1, 2, let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, another 24. Judging you. What do electricians think about this? I've definitely seen comments from people who are like electricians who heavily judge a lot of the little mini lights like that, so I have to think that it's not viewed as good in the home building world, maybe. Like it's like frowned upon. I don't know. I've never built a house. Okay, and then there's like lower level with, okay, this is probably the most neutral bathroom, and yet what's happening? What is that? What is that? You almost had me. This was gonna be the most cohesive kind of bathroom. What is this? A bathroom for like gamer girls and boys? Why do we need that? Every single bathroom in this house has been a wild ride. This house was designed by a Mormon family of 15, and they asked every single child to pick a design for the bathroom. I say Mormon because like they have a lot of kids, right? This wasn't like a slam on Mormons, or just because I was thinking of who would have a lot of kids. I'm just truly left speechless with each and every bathroom. Why is it so textured? You lost me, guys. I haven't even put up any hardware in this closet yet. Oh wait, this is the closet? Okay, then what is this? What is this? I guess this will be my filming room. No, I don't want to live here. This is a really, really large bedroom, I feel like. I mean, it's way bigger than my bedroom. But just to say that the bathroom is kind of small and weirdly gamer girl and boy-y. I like all the little private terraces and all that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh. Yeah, all the private terraces and balconies make it feel quite... made the space feel nice. Was that everything on the bottom? God, I fear the bathrooms on the top floor already. I like the staircase. It's nice. It's got like this custom carpet thing. It's a really lovely view, like really lovely backyard. Another skylight, which I love. I like this beaded mirror and this little sitting area. It's fun. Okay, so there's only gonna be the one bathroom up here. I mean bedroom, or both. The main bedroom. And it's very nice. It's huge, so much so that there's just like a giant... It's almost like meant to be a bench, but it's like the size of a full couch. And chaise longue, very, very nice. I don't think I like this weird little light fixture. But we got a bunch more of these little lights. Only 8. They really calmed themselves to just put 8 in this bedroom. Nice view, feels quite private. Let's see the bathroom. We'll look on the closet first. Skylight in the closet, very nice. Oh, and it's quite a big closet. It's even got a little area where you could sit and do your makeup, and it looks out in your pretty garden. This house is just like pulling me in like tug of war. Like, I really like some parts, and then the rest makes me want to vomit. Okay, here's the bathroom. Oh, they really lost me here. It's like they went for like Star of David chic. It's just so busy. It hurts my eyes. It feels like a magic eye painting. I kind of like how the stars are like multicolored. I kind of think this could have worked if everything that was navy blue were white instead, and we just had these colorful stars of varying colors. But the contrast of the white on the blue, it's extreme. And it's everywhere. It's not even on one wall as an accent wall. It's everywhere. At the very least, they didn't do it on the floor. Look, they had this pattern in all white. They had it in all white. But don't you think? See, imagine every star being slightly varying shades of blue and even kind of bronze. Would be okay. Would be nice. It's extreme. It's so extreme. I really don't like this bathroom. I really don't like it. Oh, this house is such a wild ride. I feel like I have to give it a 3, just because it pulled me in every which way. This floor, I really like this floor. Although the bathrooms, look at these 3 bathrooms. This looks like, I'm sorry, is that a blue shower head? Did we miss this bathroom? This feels like your grandma's patchwork quilt, the bathroom. And this one feels like, I don't know. I've run out of like metaphors and euphemisms for the bathrooms. They really went big or go home on the bathrooms, and like a common complaint I think is when every bathroom and bedroom looks identical. So like at least they haven't done that. But God, at what cost? At what cost? Tag yourself which bathroom you're feeling today. I guess I'm gamer girl, RGB, hideous sink, bathroom. Like, I can't be hypocritical about it. I really can't wait to hear your comments. Please leave your comments. Am I just being ridiculously snarky towards these houses? Like, am I just like overdue a really good snark session about houses? Is that what's happening today? I need your thoughts. Okay, dare we go to the last house? I think we do. We're ending on what looks like an old money kind of home. So I'm hoping this will be like a nice change of pace, breath of fresh air, that fresh Maine air. Mountain desert sounds like an oxymoron. But it's 11 million, so I do think we've been steadily dropping in price. 6 bedrooms, 7 full baths, 8,000 square feet. I've never been to Maine and I really want to go. I worry that if I go to Maine, I'm gonna like it too much and want to move there. Because a friend of mine, they love Maine, and like the goal, like one day I think, is to move to Maine. Built in 2012. Okay, so not as like old as I thought. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be like an old money home, which I guess it can be a newer home and be old money, but it's like, I don't know. Uninterrupted southern facing views of the Atlantic Ocean and the outer islands of Mount Desert Island. Wait, so it's not just called Mount Desert, it's Mount Desert Island? I don't know why. That's so funny to me. It's like, there's a really funny Dropout skit. I love Dropout, if you didn't know. What? I like theater kid stuff? That's so crazy. Where they, I think it's a Game Changer episode where they make a musical up on the spot, and it's called Welcome to Mountport, and a lot of it is about the ridiculousness of it being a mountain town and a port town simultaneously, and I feel like that's the vibes I'm getting from Mount Desert Island. It's mountainous and a desert and an island all in one. Like Iceland. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's go inside. How can it be? Okay. Welcome to the home, I guess. Not exactly what I was expecting. Oh, secret garden moment. Secret garden moment. Oh my god, I was watching the really funny, he's like a comedian and he's on Instagram. It's like his name like Heartthrob Rob or something like that, and I was watching the video of his where he was like rewatching The Secret Garden, and I was just reminded of how like bonkers that whole plot of a film is. I'm like watching this video, I'm like, yeah, this does happen. What a weird film and book, The Secret Garden. I read the book as a kid and then I watched the movie as a kid, and you know, sometimes you watch films as a kid and you kind of just like don't even question it, and then when you go back as an adult you're like, this is messed up. I feel like that's one of those. Oh, we have like a whale scapula or whatever they're called, you know, like a vertebra. I think that's what that is. Very cool. Very interesting little paneled room, and I'm really digging the Hobbit hole-esque door. I really like that. I kind of want to stand here and just like, very cool. Very cool. I like that. It's a very nondescript, kind of chill entry to the home. It's not presumptuous, but it is distinguished and having its own little space. I feel like there's a story behind this bench, like it was a big tree or something. And okay, I see a kitchen. Let's go through here. Little staircase, little closet, bathroom area. Whoa. Oh, I like it. Feels like casually elegant in here. I like the lighting, the underlighting, and this cool sink. Very neat. I really like what's happening in here. Okay, don't disappoint me. So far this house is shaping up to be my favorite of today's. Don't let me down. The kitchen kitchen, it feels luxurious yet understated, and I like the eat-in portion of it being right here. And yeah, it's not enormous. In fact, there's not like a huge amount of space between here, but we do have the little hidden away area to hide all your spices. And they do have a lot of spices, which I like. A lot, yeah. Only room for your cups and your coffee stuff, and yeah. Where's the fridge? Is it this one? It's definitely that, right? Not my favorite kitchen ever, but not my least favorite kitchen of the day. I like these pull-out drawers, although it does look like kind of messy. Looks a little bit like you'd have to try to keep it tidy. Also, I feel like, did they not clean before they did this? Like, it's kind of a mess in here. Like, I really gotta clean this island, and there's like stuff all over the cabinets. I feel like for a $12 million home or whatever, you could have cleaned the kitchen a little bit better. Or you did this. What's happening here? I love this. I love this centerpiece. Like mushrooms, but it's like driftwood mushrooms. Sorry, my dog is asleep and she's having a little silly dream. She's like growling in her sleep. It's very cute. Okay, very, very nice large fireplace. Yeah, I bet it's cozy here at night. Okay, through this ooh, I love this. It's like an archway that's got closet space in it. Very cool. Ooh, this is pretty. I like this space, and I love that window. It does feel Cape Cod, Maine-esque. The home, the shiplap, these pendants, the sort of washed gray. Yeah, it does have that look, which are my favorite style of home. They have to be done well, I think. This definitely looks like a nice New England style home. Look at this gorgeous trellis around the pool area. Oh, that's so pretty. This house is definitely winning my heart as favorite of the day, and I'm loving the arched and archways. Do we have a library moment? If it didn't have my heart before, it does now. It's also, I really appreciate how believably lived in this library is. This is clearly just a real collection of books, although my eyes did just hone in on the word mall right here. This seems to be the Chinese section of the library. I'm gonna zoom in. This is getting weird. It's giving me flashbacks to that one house with the paint. Do you remember that abstract painting? Do any of you remember that? Okay. Cozy blanket. Yeah, the works look very eclectic, and it just looks like someone's actual library that they've collected over the years, which is fun. It's a cool looking Sherlock Holmes set, and I love the window. I do like how dark it is, dark and moody in here. I would kill for this room. To have a room like this in my house. I could host all my book clubs in here. We could turn the fire on, have snacks. I love it. I do really love it. Okay, what's through here? We're going down. Okay, we're going down. Beautiful view through this little window. And in here we have, I'm thinking, the main suite. Looks like the bathroom is right here. Oh, I like it. I love this grove of what are they, like a Japanese maple kind of? I'm not a horticulturist, I'm not an arborist, I'm not really good at identifying plants and trees and flowers, but it kind of looks like what I think of as a Japanese maple. I really like that they're like right outside the bedroom, bathroom areas. It looks really cozy. And it's not a huge bathroom, but I like that we fit in this beautiful tub. It looks real cozy. How do you fill the tub? Oh, over here. I'm blind. Yeah, it's like not the biggest bathroom in the world. The shower's like a moderate size, but it's very lovely. It feels very luxurious. I like the blend of light and dark that we have going on, from this dark hallway to this very white, bright bathroom. We even have contrast on the tub, and then going into this closet, which I don't think we can go in. Very light in there. And then here's the bedroom. I don't like this look of the wood. A little too rustic, a little too grey for me, but I like that the bed is facing the view here. Looks very cozy in the little private balcony looking on the cute grove of trees. Very cute. Looks like, you know, blackout curtains everywhere, getting nice and dark. And I love the wood burning stove here. Very cute. It's not a massive, super expensive looking bedroom, but it looks cozy. Like, you gotta give it this cozy. Like, are you okay? Our stomach has been making so many noises today. Okay, and then we've got a basement. Oh, I'm just in a bedroom. Okay. Didn't realize that had happened. But it's cute. I really like it. I like the built-ins. Those are the Nancy Drew books, are they not? They look really familiar to me. I want to say that those are the Nancy Drew books. I'm gonna have to look this up. Actually, I have my tablet here. I'm hitting things. I'm gonna look it up really quickly, because like it drives me crazy when I'm like, oh, I think this, and then, you know, people have to tell me in the comments. Like, I want to be able to know and to say right here now if I'm right or not. Yeah, they are. Like this one, The Secret of the Old Clock. See, it's got that yellow, and then that little blue square at the top, that's like the Nancy Drew logo. I also used to, and I kind of still do, have played the Nancy Drew games, the video games, and I remember seeing that like old logo on some of the older games. That is kind of adorable that they have this collection of Nancy Drew books. Really, really cute. Yeah. And beautiful view straight out the bedroom. Okay, and then bathroom. It's quite grey. It's okay. Where did we come out? I don't really... Where was that staircase? Was that like over here? No, and then there's just like a bike. Oh, it was here. This is where we came out. This hallway's just been repurposed as the like bike area. That's really funny. It feels very homey, and I do like the way they've decorated it. So far, my favorite house of the day. They're gonna have to really do something egregiously bad to really piss me off so much that I, knock it down below one of the other homes. Okay, this bedroom looks identical to the one we just saw, albeit no Nancy Drew collection. The bathroom even looks identical. That's what I was saying, like with the last house. And I don't know if I prefer, like, if doing every bathroom differently means what we got in the last house. I'll take every bathroom looking the same, thanks. Yeah, and this one is also identical. They were a little too matchy-matchy. At least we have like slightly different paint colors up here. I don't know, maybe it's cheaper to just have all of them look the same and do the same tile choices on every bathroom. Here's the laundry room, which I cannot go in. Oh my god. I like this like stone accent archway on the other side. Very cool. Oh, cool. That's very cool. Oh, is this like a dumbwaiter? Stop. Is that a dumbwaiter? I love dumbwaiters. They're so cool and old-fashioned. I have to go upstairs and like try to remember exactly where that is. Okay. I do really like it. Love these old lighthouse looking lights. Like, they've done a really cute job of theming it, making it look very New England. They do have a wine room, so you know they are rich, and that is a lot of wine. Oh my god. Okay. One day when I live in my multi-million-dollar super rich person home, I'm repurposing my wine room to be probably a recording studio. I mean, think about it, they're perfect. There's usually no windows because you don't want to let in like a lot of light. It has to be climate controlled. They're usually not very big. I don't need a huge space to record in. It's perfect. Perfect. Problem solved, everyone. You know, that age-old question of what am I going to do with that wine room when I move into my $20 million home? Solved. Okay, so we're on the other side of the hallway and the kitchen and all that, and now we're going up to the top floor. This feels very spacious, this house, even though I don't think it's definitely not the biggest one we've seen. Oh my goodness, because that would be the 18,000 square feet home. This is cute. Kind of like what I was talking about, the walls being slanted like this. It was like that other house that I viewed personally, but it was instead like, imagine this wall also being slanted so that you only had like this much at this height. I think one wall being slanted is the perfect amount. Look at that view. That is really beautiful. I never utilize balconies though. Like, I've lived in maybe just one. I think I just lived in one apartment with a balcony and I literally never used it. Anytime I stay in like any sort of Airbnb or hotel with a balcony, never use it. Doesn't matter what the weather is. Doesn't matter where it is. I'm like never using it. I don't know why. I think because I'm just like not an outdoors person. Okay, and then this bathroom looks very similar to the others, which is okay, I guess. Something tells me that wasn't the main bedroom. But then I don't think this is the main bedroom either. I like this little tucked in part. I always think that that's really cozy in a home when you can like use this as like book storage and your nightstand kind of. I think that that's really cute. Looks like attic access here. Room for a little home office. Is that everything? That was the only bit at the top floor. Yeah. I do quite like the home. Oh, we can even go outside here. Oh, look, we've got a telescope. Pool, and then there's a pool house. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at the stove. Oh, I was gonna check for the dumbwaiter. Which, by the way, what a silly name. I always laugh at the name dumbwaiter. Yes, I do believe that is a dumbwaiter right here. Right? Okay, hold on. It's here, and it's here. Ah, oh, it is a dumbwaiter. Cool. Let's see the pool house. This is quite the pool house. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. I just love it. Yeah. That is so fun. Main house, yeah, we know. Wow. Okay, so the pool house is kind of almost like a clubhouse. You know, play pool, play board games, sit over here. Do karaoke on the big TV. I don't think they're doing karaoke, but they should. Entrance, bathroom, lots of towel storage. Oh, I guess, you know, you're running down to the beach and all that. I do really like it. I do. Oh, it's even got a little kitchen. Wow. More than a kitchenette. This is like almost a normal sized kitchen. It's funny that the door is shut. Looks like laundry's back there, microwave. Is there no bedroom in the guest house? The pool house is not a guest house, it's a pool house. Right? I guess not. I do like it. I don't think it's like a 5-star for me. It's maybe a 4.5 at the highest. Definitely at least a 4-star. And definitely my favorite home of the day, so I'm glad we ended on a high note. Well, everybody, that is it for today. Another 5 houses under our belts. I had a lot of fun. I had probably a little too much fun. Getting a little too silly in some of the houses. And it took a really long time going through everything, but you guys love my long videos anyway. I'll let you know as a reward for making it through the whole thing that I'm planning on at some point doing a super long compilation video of my house tours. There's so many that, like, for me to do like all of them in one, probably be like a 36-hour video, so I'll do not all of them together, but yeah, quite a lot. So stay tuned for that. One day in the future, don't know when, can't tell you when, but it'll happen. I'll make it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave me your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'd love to know if I was just being rude about some of the houses, or if they were valid. Validate my snarkiness, please. And look in my playlist for more house tour videos if you haven't seen my previous ones. Leave a like if you want more videos like this, and I will see you next time, everybody.